we're doing something I haven't done in a while, and that is a more educational, conversational video. Today's topic is going to be one that I think is really important and one that is beneficial to me as well. We're discussing 5 ingredients to avoid in your natural hair care products and why. I think the why is the biggest part of this video that I'm excited about, simply because it's not talked about. I feel like you can read all these products and you hear it all over the place. Don't use this, this is bad, no, this product doesn't have any sulfates, parabens, this, that, and they don't tell you why. Hey baby loves, welcome back to the Fiesta. If you're new here, my name is Keishana Dupuy, and if you're not, you're loyal. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell below if you're interested in seeing weekly hair or skin product reviews, tips, tricks, and advice. So we're going to talk about the whys today. I have 5 of them. We're going to go through them. We're going to learn a little bit more. I'm going to put up right around here somewhere. I'm going to put up a few examples of those ingredients so that when you grab a product, this is just one I had in front of me. This isn't meant to do anything. When you grab a product, you can go to the ingredients section and say, hey, after learning about blank ingredient, I am not comfortable using this in my products. Does this product have it? And then you can shop better, learn more. It's gonna be great. I'm really excited. The first ingredient I wanna go over is harsh sulfates. So sulfates can actually be synthetically manufactured and is usually added to shampoos to make them more effective cleaners. What's interesting is that it can actually be beneficial for hair that gets oily quick or for curls that are a looser curl pattern, simply because it actually completely strips our hair of its natural oils. But with that, I want to note that it's extremely harmful for tighter curl patterns. And personally, my hair is on the thicker side, it's tighter. It's not a good ingredient for me. It can actually make hair textures like mine and thicker hard to manage. We don't want that. We don't like that. That is exactly what we're trying to not have happen. We want our hair to be detangled and moisturized and all the good things. And if we're stripping our hair of our natural oils, it's not gonna be good. Here's some examples of what they are, and these are the things that I want you to pay attention to when you're selecting a new shampoo. The next thing is drying alcohols. The first thing to state is all alcohols is not bad for the hair. I think that alcohols get a really bad rep. A lot of times we just say alcohols. This is something I personally just learned. I thought it was just alcohols, period, bad, 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 bad. No, it's drying alcohols that are that are no good. Basically, those drying alcohols are short chain alcohols that can actually cause a lot of damage to your natural hair. These short chain alcohols, the drying alcohols that we're talking about, can evaporate really quickly, and they're usually added to purposely make a product drying. Again, these alcohols are not usually damaging for looser hair patterns, straighter hair, but are extremely harmful for tighter curl patterns, textured hair. It's gonna make your hair really dry and cause breakage, which we can't deal with. So here are some drying alcohols to look for. I know it's really good to pay attention to these in your like curl creams and such, but don't forget, screenshot that list, be on the lookout. Next up, we have phthalates. This is one I don't even know why it's even in our products, to be honest. When I learned about this one, I was shooketh. Phthalates are actually chemicals that have the ability to soften PVC plastics. And it can actually cause reproductive damage, especially in men. And I'm not a man, however, what the heck? Why are these things in products? But I learned why, unfortunately. It's used to add flexibility and hold to the hair. That is why they're putting it in our products. However, again, to the shocked part, it was actually banned in California from manufacturing of toys. Unfortunately, something else I learned is that it's hard to avoid. Do what you can. That's all we can do, and you're already taking the first step in learning more. By the way, if you are here, I hope you have already liked and subscribed. And I just wanted to share that today's actually my 100th video, and you're here with me. You probably have never seen me before. You're just here for the topic. But regardless of if you have or have not, thank you for being here, for supporting me, for watching. Keep watching, like, subscribe. Go ahead below and let me know what your favorite brand is right now. Let's strike up a conversation. I'm just so excited. I'm just so excited and happy to be here. You're a part of my journey. I thank you. Let's keep going. Do a happy dance for Key. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Number 4, we have parabens. And what I learned is that parabens is actually a preservative that prolongs the shelf life of a product. On one end, we love that, right? It helps prevent mold. We love having a long shelf life. A lot of us have so many products that we don't get to try. We love that. However, parabens can actually enter your body through your scalp. A lot of things can, by the way. If your pores is open, it's gonna enter. So this is why we want to be careful with what ingredients and products that we're trying and putting into our system. But specifically with parabens, it can enter your body through your scalp, and it's been linked to hormonal imbalances and chronic illness. This is why we don't want it getting into our scalp and why we want to pick up things that say no parabens. I'm curious to know what chemical has replaced it in order to prolong shelf lives, because I feel like I have a lot of things that say 12 months on the bottom. By the way, if you ever want to know your product shelf life, you just look at the bottom and you'll see a little symbol with months in it. Let's see if I can get this to show right there. That overall is not a good thing. Can also cause the natural hair to be dry, brittle, and frizzy. There's literally no reason to use parabens. Here are some examples of parabens that are commonly used in natural hair care products, unfortunately, but true. And number 5, oh, that's 10. 5, last but not least, I'm sensitive about this one. It is mineral oils. Mineral oil coats your hair and scalp, which imbalances the oil in your scalp and essentially can lead to product buildup. But here's the part that's hard for me. Call me old school, but I still love grease. I think grease is amazing. If you find the right grease or pomade for you, just nice and thick and can get it into your scalp, I love applying it when my hair is still wet. I feel like that's when my scalp thrives the best, the most. It's hydrated, it's moisturized. I don't see dandruff that much. I personally love grease, okay? It's hard for me to agree with this one right here. What I will say, listen to your scalp. Listen to your hair, listen to your scalp. If it weighs your hair down, if you find that when you do use grease or pomade, anything that thick, you get a lot of buildup, anything like that, pay attention, don't use it. It's clogging your hair, it's too much for you. But if I personally still use it, so I can't say not to. Avoid it if it's not for you, hands down. But if you can, I say enjoy it. That's a tough one for me. Let me know how you feel about grease. Am I the only one still using grease? But here's an example of mineral oil. There you go. We just went through our 5 ingredients to avoid while you are shopping for your hair care products. A lot of us, especially if you're here watching me, can relate. Our hair is a bit thicker and tighter curls. These products just are not good for us. They're drying, they're breaking, they're making it even harder to manage our hair. Things we don't want, things we should avoid. So it's actually a great thing when all of these natural products nowadays are saying no this, no that, no that. Pay attention, check it out. Keep learning more with me. The point for me is learning why we don't want these ingredients in our scalp. What do they look like? What are alternative names that they're using so that we can really pay attention and identify what we do or don't want in our hair, as well as our bodies. So please let me know if you have any questions. Again, comment down below if you have a favorite brand right now, as well as if you still use grease. I thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please comment them below or DM me on Instagram. But also, if you have a product suggestion or video request, go ahead and comment that below as well. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back soon. Ciao.